enough that it'll upset a car that does not
have good suspension.
Yeah, it's exciting, you know. Like to me, I was excited. I was like, yeah, you know, bring it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's gonna be good, man.
That's what's up, dude. Well, we're here in Tech. Josh Felix, another legend Class 11 driver, races NitroCross and stuff with us. We're here at Glen Helen for the More Slow Ride Baja Cup.
Come on with it.
I mean, I pulled up, this dude's always all smiles and he's excited to share some of the changes. This track is my favorite track.
Me too. Me as well, yeah. It's not, it's got a little of everything. You gotta be ballsy, but yet smart.
Yeah.
And be willing to go for it, you know.
There's big jumps, big drop-offs, big bank corners, some off-camber corners. There's sand. Now there's big-ass whoops, which we've never had.
Bring it. My favorite.
Yeah. Also, race format. Tomorrow we qualify at 9 a.m. Then we go into racing from 1 to 2 p.m., which is an 8-lap GP 4.5-mile course around all of Glen Helen, moto track, short course track, and some washes and stuff. Saturday night for Sunday's race qualifying. Saturday night they're doing the Baja Cup Challenge, which is a short course only. Half of the class versus half the class in their heats. The top like half of those heat races go to the A main, and that'll determine your starting position for, and then the B main. So like if you get taken out in your first heat race and don't make it to A main, you're starting at like 17th off the line on Sunday.
Minimum.
Yeah, minimum. That's if you win the B main.
Right.
So with that being said, the most important part of this weekend is Saturday's night Baja Slow Ride Baja Cup.
We'll have a clean race. Have a clean race Saturday, so you could be 10th Saturday on time, but qualify good Saturday night. It sets you up for Sunday.
Yeah. So goal is to do good on all of it, but this is heavy duty. We got 34. Have any more jumped in?
I think there's gonna be some people showing up that we didn't expect. You know. You know who?
Cisco?
I'm sure Cisco will be here.
He told me he wasn't coming this morning because I said, how come you're not on the entry? Cisco last year beat me by like 2 or 3 seconds. I got a flat. I thought I had it in the bag, but a flat tire plagued me and we didn't get the W. I was looking forward to him coming. If he doesn't show up, it sucks because he was the best last year and you always want to challenge the best. And yeah, if not, Flemente's here. He's fast.
Oliver.
Some other 9 cars that showed up. We got some other boys that have been winning some of these other more races this season that are up and coming that have started figuring it out.
Twinky's driving one of Flemente's cars.
Yeah.
So that'll be exciting.
Those boys are fast. They got lightweight cars. They're from Baja. They're rooted in Volkswagens, and they build a lot of them.
Yeah.
So
we actually have.
And we got Josh.
We actually have a car being built over there right now. So
see what I mean?
We're actually we're doing something different this weekend. Vision Canopies always support me, so we're gonna have Kyle Ahrensberg and his wife drive tomorrow.
Sick.
And then Craig Spitz, another Trophy Light UTV racer, him and his wife Saturday night.
Oh,
and then Sunday, me and Amanda will go out and have a good time.
Has Kyle ever driven a Class 11?
No, I just took him, we just cruised in the UTV out there and he's like, how hard can I hit this? I go, flat foot. He's like, what do you mean, like 10? I was like, about 60. He's like, are you serious? I was like, serious, a heart attack, man. Like, so it'll be fun. I mean,
basically 1184 might be a car to watch, not because they're going to be the fastest, but because it might be doing some of this shit.
You know, we have a good game plan. I left a little cell in there, so we got to stop, put fuel, so everybody knows kind of just have a good time, you know?
Yeah, that's what it's about. Good time. But also, it's going to be an even better time for the winner of this, because with the 34 cars, there's now a $26,000 payout, and I believe the winner gets over 10 fucking grand. That's a payday.
That'd
Class
be nice.
11 racing coming at you. Woo.
Secondary door latches. Poppy, are you ready to go racing?
See?
We passed?
Maybe.
All right. Well, the short course car has a few things that we got to dial in. this race is a sprint race. So there's a couple things that we have to take off the Slug Shark, which is why we brought the Slug Shark in case we need anything off of it, to put on the Mako. Secondary door latch, which honestly no one ever uses, but they're required. And then I guess they want a bigger cover over the full throttle battery, which is new. It's probably in the rules, but I did not read them. But what I did just get was an IV from Finish Line IV Hydration. She is a badass. It's been hot in the shop all week, been sweating my ass off, sweating setting up out here. Just standing out here, sunburned from Havasu get wild last weekend, and this is gonna help me rejuvenate. But we're gonna go rejuvenate this car to make sure that we got everything checked off the list for tech, and then come back 100. Oh, Slug Shark. Things have fallen off Slug Shark. Things are getting robbed out of Slug Shark. It's a beautiful thing having two cars here. We've needed a couple things that would have been rather hard to find here, just to set up the Mako Shark. The pit is dialed. Come check it out. So we got Slug Shark front centered under the big tent. We got Harry off over there. I don't know why he didn't pull on the shade over here, but he's over there. We got the Eisenhowers. We got Fern Dog, who cooked an amazing meatloaf and corn last night. God dang, I had 2 plates. It was amazing. But today is going to be action-packed. Qualifying at 8, race 1 to 2, and then qualifying tonight, Sunday's race. All of them are very important, including Sunday's race. Last year we lost to Cisco Bio due to a flat because I hit a baseball-sized rock going 3rd gear pin down the back straightaway, and it was like it bounced off the tire, rolled down the pan, felt it through my feet like Flintstones and shit, and yeah, it cost us the race. It was deserved, but their rocks do pop up out of nowhere, and it's no surprise here at Glen Helen. Course has a few changes to it, not a whole lot, so this is our shit. Some of the newer, faster guys like Clemente, they haven't ridden this course. Is that an advantage? Yes, because it's infused into my brain, man. So with that being said, there's no reason why we should not deliver here today, and it's exciting. Nerves are still pumping, excitement is there. The whole crew's been killing it. Haven't had to do much because we did a lot of this stuff prior to getting here, which makes it nice. But in about 45 minutes, we're gonna go line up for staging, get a sight lap, and then we're gonna go full kill to try and get that top qualifying spot, have clean air all day today in the main GP race, which is 8 laps, about 45 to 50 minutes, and then see what happens on this qualifying on the short course when there's a bunch of cars out there bashing. That's going to be the kicker today.
How was it?
This car's fast. She's spicy, man. Stoked. I think we got the right tire selection on there because tires are a huge, crucial part of this. There is some sandy, loamy stuff where, you know, it's a ball game. You know, where can you stretch a gear out further? Where can you make traction? Where can you float better? How can you accelerate harder up hills? Like, where are you having to clutch kick it? You know, and there was a handful of those. The car felt a little rigid and a little stiff, but it was, you know, only a 1 lap qualifier. So I made one change to the rear suspension, just to kind of, I think, give it a little bit more body roll, more feel, soften up the rear a little, because it feels stiff to where it just wants to rotate instead of bite that outside edge. That was probably the fastest run I've ever done on this track, or close to it. You know, we only got 1 sight lap, then we had to go balls to the wall. You know, after maybe a couple more laps, the track's gonna deteriorate, but I might get a little bit more comfortable here or there. But if somebody beat that lap time, I will freaking applaud them, because I felt like that was a heater. Only went wide on a couple corners and got into the fluff, but the fluff isn't super developed from all the bigger tires and bigger cars going through it yet. So it didn't slow me down too much. And yeah, if this thing stays together and we can run that pace, we're dialed. Yeah.
Savannah, what do you think?
That was the best felt in Class 11 yet. Probably due mainly to the new brace bar you put in, so I can actually touch the floor. But
Before feet would flop in there like
around,
fish.
yeah. So got a new helmet, new foot brace, and yeah, that was a clean, good run. I feel good. I don't feel sore. Best I've been feeling. So I'm
All right.
fast. We're fast.
Race is next.
Yep.
That's qualifying this much of the weekend.
If you shave your chest hair, you'll get a little faster.
What'd you guys think? Was it fast?
Is it fast? Yeah. Yeah? Was it?
Yeah, it felt pretty fast.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That corner shot I got was sick.
tight.
Yeah.
It's kind of a big truck. It's kind of a small track for such a big truck.
Dude, that like back fence over there is nuts. I think you hit the fence.
I did. I hit the wall for sure. Yeah, that was enough.
People are like, you should watch out right here. I'm like, it's Nick. You'll see me.
I definitely hit the wall.
Oh,
was
that's
crazy.
Hell yeah.
whole time. That was so freaking sick.
Hell yeah.
Dude, taking the checkered first all the way through. Couldn't beat it, dude. Couldn't beat it.
I don't know if she's got another one of those in her tomorrow. It started making different noises.
How was it?
It was pretty brutal out there. Blake and I started side by side, and he got the whole shot. And once we got to the single track, they didn't water it, so I was behind him and got dusted out. Had to stop, and he's able to just stay out front and keep his lead. Good driving, and a lot of carnage out there, a lot of lap traffic we had to pass. So it's gonna be interesting tomorrow.
It was chaotic.
It was super chaotic. I think the start of the second lap, we lapped people. So
I know, I saw that. That was crazy.
yeah, it was carnage out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah. Dude, what is this?
So as you can see this line under the car right now, I'm putting a new 1/2-inch breather line on the car. This breather line from my overflow box that trickles down into the engine, that was inside of my fan belt. I don't have a shroud on the front of it because, you know, we're not usually running the bushes and stuff out here. However, I should have had one on there because when it came off of that, it bounced up and got caught in my fan and sucked up in there. So the reason why she was running extremely hot was because of that 1/2-inch hose inside my fan belt. So the blades inside the fan weren't able to push air through the engine. How it survived, I don't know. If I can find, after I get all this other stuff dialed, get her washed, and all that. My brakes also.
I know how it survived. It's a Sletton engine.
It is a Sletton engine. Yes, Sletton engineering. So this line connects to the top of the valve cover here. Oh, look. There's another piece of the belt that just fell. So this line connects to the top of the valve cover, and when you see excess blow by, it goes in that catch can and comes back into the oil fill. And that's like its breather setup. But if you look on the inside of the wheel, and on the outside of the wheel, but look on the inside of the wheel, you'll see a ton of grease or oil. That oil,
Can't really.
basically there's oil everywhere.
Wow.
Basically there's oil everywhere on this side from it, just the blow-by oil just spitting itself out, and CV axle is covered, and the brake drum. I noticed the brakes started to have heavy fade. So what we're gonna do now, once I get this line on, we also adjusted the front end. Joey misshifted in a corner when he was going down into first on a tight hairpin up and over this little hill, and I was just outside of him, and we were coming around the corner and he had misshifted. And since I was right on his bumper, making a pass on some lap traffic, I freaking smacked him, and now my steering wheel's crooked. So we looked over the whole front end, all the ball joints, the tie rods, the arms, see if an arm was bent. Everything looks good. One of the fenders and some of the mounting points are a little damaged, so we're gonna patch that stuff up. Otherwise, I rerouted a couple other things back here that just seemed like they could be routed a little bit differently because of, you know, my fuel line was on top of my oil lines. I'm like, shit, the oil is getting really hot. You want to keep your fuel as cool as possible coming into the engine, so changed that. And it made one adjustment to the rear suspension. But yeah, a couple more things and we're gonna power wash it, pull this driver rear off, check the brakes, make sure they're not saturated in oil so we got good stopping power for tonight at 9 o'clock. Today's been a crazy day, but tonight at 9 o'clock we're going to hit the short course track and see how we stack up there. But tonight's short course race determines tomorrow, Sunday's starting position. And like I said earlier, it's all important. You got to have all the secret sauce, all the magic sauce to win this thing. So we're going for it. 4 endeavors out on the track, and so far we got 2 of the 4 on lockdown. Just ate some Fern's barbecue, some chicken sandwiches, fire, and feeling a little re-energized now. Still hot, sweating bullets, catching a sweet tan, and letting Poppy work his magic while I handle the back.